Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mystery Explorers. Today, we're delving into one of the most intriguing and thought-provoking topics, the search for extraterrestrial life. Imagine this: our solar system, with its vast array of planets and stars, is just one tiny speck in the universe, and yet, despite the potential for countless other intelligent civilizations, we've encountered silence. Why is that? If we assume that our solar system is representative of countless others, then why haven't we encountered any extraterrestrial beings? With the vast potential for intelligent life throughout the universe, one would expect some form of detectable signal or communication. Yet, despite our efforts, we've observed and heard nothing. One potential explanation for the eerie quietness of the cosmos is deeply unsettling. It's conceivable that, if extraterrestrial civilizations exist, they're fully aware of our presence. And that realization is something that should instill fear in all of us. You might be familiar with the term Fermi paradox. In essence, it poses the question, if intelligent life is abundant in the universe, why haven't we encountered any? Contrary to popular belief, Enrico Fermi, the physicist after whom the paradox is named, focused primarily on nuclear physics, notably developing the first prototype nuclear reactor, rather than extensively exploring the topic of extraterrestrial life. During a lunch gathering in Los Alamos, Fermi engaged in conversation with colleagues while discussing a cartoon depicting aliens pilfering trash cans from New York City. It was during this exchange that Fermi posed the question, "Where is everybody?" A reference to the absence of concrete evidence supporting visits from extraterrestrial beings to our planet. Subsequently, the discussion shifted towards interstellar travel, with Fermi suggesting that it might not be feasible, worth pursuing, or achievable given the potentially short lifespan of technological civilizations. It's worth noting that Fermi made these observations in 1950, a time when humanity hadn't even reached Earth's orbit with rockets. The commonly referenced Fermi paradox, which raises doubts about the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations, doesn't fully capture Fermi's nuanced perspective on the matter. Fermi's inquiry didn't challenge the potential existence of alien civilizations, rather, it focused on their capacity for interstellar travel. So, if Fermi didn't originate the Fermi paradox, what is it? In 1975, astronomer Michael Hart put forward a notion in which he stated, "They are not here, therefore they do not exist." Hart's argument suggested that, if intelligent extraterrestrial beings existed, they would likely have expanded throughout the Milky Way galaxy by now. He reasoned that their absence on Earth implied their non-existence elsewhere. However, given the absence of evidence and the lack of signs indicating the presence of extraterrestrial life, it implies that humanity might be the sole intelligent species in our galaxy. Consequently, searching for intelligent life elsewhere could be deemed futile and resource-intensive. Yet, in 1980, another renowned physicist, Frank Tipler, expanded on Hart's analysis and posed a significant inquiry. How could a civilization acquire the resources necessary to colonize billions of stars? Tipler proposed a fascinating concept wherein a civilization could construct an artificially intelligent entity akin to current human intelligence, capable of self-replication. If one were to dispatch such a machine to a nearby star system, instructing it to replicate using indigenous resources, and then propagate those replicas to subsequent neighboring stars, eventually the galaxy could be teeming with these self-replicating entities. Tipler suggested that the absence of such machines implies humanity's uniqueness as an intelligent civilization in the galaxy. However, our understanding remains limited regarding the potential number of advanced alien civilizations capable of achieving such a remarkable accomplishment. However, Frank Drake formulated an equation providing a rough estimate of the potential number of civilizations within our galaxy emitting detectable signals, possibly numbering in the thousands. Over the years, numerous solutions to the Fermi paradox have emerged. Among them, one solution stands out as potentially the most unsettling of all. Enter the dark forest theory, penned by Chinese science fiction author Liu Cixin. Possibly one of the most unsettling theories you'll encounter. Picture the universe akin to an expansive, shadowy forest, where we humans and other advanced civilizations are akin to hunters. A hunter in such a forest doesn't illuminate a torch to attract attention to themselves. Being noticed might seem innocuous, but it could also attract the attention of predators or rival hunters. potentially leading to dire consequences. Currently, interstellar travel remains beyond our reach. However, in terms of interstellar communication, it's feasible using existing technologies and equipment. Lasers, for instance, could efficiently transmit signals across the galaxy, albeit with delays due to the speed of light constraints. Nevertheless, our efforts extend beyond mere radio signals, showcasing advancements in this domain. Indeed, we've been anything but quiet. Our efforts range from purposefully transmitting messages and launching spacecraft into space, to inadvertently leaking radio and TV signals into the cosmos. The Voyager probes are already journeying beyond our solar system, potentially interceptable by any intelligent civilization. Essentially, these probes carry the essence of humanity within them, which could have both positive and negative implications. In essence, we've done more than just illuminate the torch in the dark forest. The subsequent inquiry arises: who or what will detect our signal and investigate it? This prospect should evoke apprehension in everyone. Renowned science fiction author Arthur C. Clarke once posited two possibilities: either we are solitary in the universe, or we are not, both notions equally unsettling. It's crucial to acknowledge the impossibility of discerning the intentions of a newly encountered civilization. If such an event were to occur, there's a chance that an alien society might have observed our destructive tendencies and opted to avoid contact altogether. We might ultimately bring about our own demise, let alone pondering if another entity might pose a threat to us. Alternatively, we might be fortunate, with a more advanced civilization intervening to assist us in becoming an interplanetary species by sharing their technology. The recognition of not being alone in the universe could potentially bring about peace on Earth. However, it's crucial to be pragmatic and question: what incentive would another civilization have to do this? Another advanced society may harbor deep fear of the consequences if they were to be discovered by us. Conversely, it could be deemed prudent for a civilization to prioritize preemptive action to safeguard against potential destruction or annihilation by a more advanced society, as depicted in numerous science fiction films such as War of the Worlds. In an initial encounter, it's impossible to predict which entity would emerge victorious. It's widely assumed that, if a civilization has achieved interstellar travel, their weaponry is probably significantly more advanced than anything currently available on Earth. This is essentially the premise of the dark forest theory: the possibility that all other civilizations in the cosmos have opted for silence out of fear of potential destruction. However, the most unsettling aspect of all this remains: there's little we can do to alter the situation now. Our past actions have rendered us conspicuous. It's plausible that numerous extraterrestrial civilizations are aware of our existence, yet their lack of signal transmission, unlike our own from Earth, may explain why we have yet to detect them. An intelligent civilization out there that has discovered Earth might not see us as a threat to them, since we haven't reached a technological level for interstellar space travel. But they could be waiting for that moment. They could be waiting to see if we will continue to be a peaceful race, or if our planet will just become uninhabitable to all life anyway. However, it would be really tough for another advanced civilization to stop accidentally sending out radio signals into space like we do, unless they are more advanced and use another form of communication that we cannot see, hear, or understand. This leads us to another potential explanation for the absence of observable signals from space. Perhaps there truly is no other intelligent life out there. Well, it's challenging to accept, especially considering the estimated 40 billion Earth-sized planets with inhabitable zones. There's no assurance that these planets will remain conducive to life for extended periods, allowing for the evolution of intelligent beings. As per a recent research conducted by Australian National University, wet, rocky planets akin to Earth undergo considerable instability during their initial formation stages. For any potential alien life to emerge and flourish on such a planet, there exists a brief window of opportunity, typically spanning just a few 100 million years, to establish the necessary conditions, reflecting on Earth's own tumultuous history. From its molten beginnings bombarded by asteroids to periods of freezing temperatures and subsequent warming, underscores the challenges that such planets face in maintaining habitable conditions. The likelihood of life thriving on an initially wet, rocky planet situated within the habitable zone is exceedingly challenging. It's not necessarily that life is rare or difficult to initiate in the universe, but rather that habitable conditions are inherently unstable during the initial billion years. Nonetheless, despite these challenges, Earth stands as a testament to life's resilience. Our own exploration and observations reveal the inherent dangers of the universe, where the occurrence of phenomena such as supernovae, gamma-ray bursts, solar flares, or massive asteroids pose existential threats to life on any given planet. We have evidence of such occurrences happening right here on Earth. Coming to terms with the possibility that we might be the sole intelligent life in the Milky Way, or even the entire universe, can be challenging. It's conceivable that over the span of billions of years, other civilizations have risen and fallen, leaving us potentially as the last remnants in the cosmos. As for the Fermi paradox, it might not be a paradox at all. The existence of aliens remains uncertain due to the unknown feasibility of interstellar travel. The declassification of thousands of UFO documents by the Central Intelligence Agency sparked significant interest among the 3 million documents. Many lacked sufficient evidence to conclusively identify objects captured by aircraft instruments. Perhaps extraterrestrial beings are already among us, unnoticed, whether or not we have been visited by extraterrestrials within our galaxy. Experts in UFOs suggest that humanity is on the brink of discovering evidence of alien life. Given the multitude of telescopes scouring the cosmos, it seems inevitable that we will uncover something remarkable. What are your thoughts? Do you believe we will soon find evidence of life beyond Earth? And should we continue our search for extraterrestrial beings? Share your opinions in the comments below. And remember to stay updated on the latest developments in our universe by subscribing. Thank you for tuning in.